kill threat going into that lane.
There it is.
And we do get it coming in. So working that 80 plus AP jungle mid, and also a great solo kill threat.
Time is going to be blocked away. I believe that was Eric's world. As Weiwei goes in, gets the smite down. Aki ready to...
From PP God, he's always shadowing right in front of the Kaisa, which means that the crackdown should be able to come in.
PP God actually too far forward, and you know what, Clement? Maybe you shouldn't have said anything. Eric's going to get first blood.
Okay, you know, the body slam should have come down. It didn't, and now it might be a double.
Can he kill Eric? He flashes into him, and you know what? Maybe Cold shouldn't have gone for the engage with the flash. Lane trying to give it over to Wooming. Mole in rotation might be called out. There's the flash with the Magnet Storm popped early. Can Mole get away? The rocket jump not used. Almost kills Wooming, but it is a good kill.
Coming in from V5 as well. So V5's going to find it harder to actually get that front-to-back 5v5 that their composition has excelled at.
Play that OMG trying to set up.
We are seeing V5 head for the second Herald as it's just about to come up right now. I think New might be a little bit too deep here.
Yeah, look, he's a beefy boy. I don't know if you think you're going to kill him. World End is going to be used. Here's the flash immediately. It's sleepy time here for New, and Mole coming in as well won't be good. Healing's great. He flashes on top, but Aatrox now outside of the World Ender. Mole jumps on top. And with a charge, an explosive charge, thank you, Mr. Chu.
Free bottom lane for this. We already saw Aki finally being able to return the jungle favor, the counter jungle favor, and also force out the bot lane right here. So if you look at the gold lead, it actually didn't end up that poorly for OMG, dragging 3 people down, and they actually get first brick gold too.
They do. That little bit extra. I like casting with you, Mr. Chu, because
every chance of taking this 5v5, they are going to have to give up a lot of objectives, and it looks like V5 are setting up for not just one Herald play, but potentially a second Herald drop as well.
That explosive cast wasn't too great. Langxing staying a little bit too long, Mr. Chu. There's the charge out as Cold gets the engage, sets up for the trigger for Eric to come in, but the lilting lullaby may have saved the day. PP got on his lonesome as V5, you had a lead, and now it's going downhill. Decimating Smash finds the knockup, might save the lives once again, as Langxing overstayed his welcome to lead into OMG slaughtering too.
Oh, I don't know what's with me today, but the caster curse is strong. I really thought that V5, their composition definitely has an advantage in the front to back. I think the back line wasn't synced up with Langxing. If you saw Langxing charging up the decimating smash in the front line, the rest of his team was already backing away.
They're caught up in a little bit of gold. They win that fight that V5 decided to hand to them, but V5 is still ahead in this game somehow. Blue area, and V5 are still waiting around. Decimating smash onto Cold. That hits. Explosive cast. Ooh. Support caught out. Cold used the ultimate, but it might not work out as a Pelham retract there, and Aki just about to die. Now it's the Umbral Trespass, but it's given over. And you know what? OMG can walk into them too.
I have no words for this game. I feel like, I don't know, man. I feel like the attempt from V5 was very blatant, and honestly, OMG could have stopped it if they just didn't send their jungle in. They did, and now V5 are with a massive lead in the game.
Eric's dead. Like, why are you still there? They either go for the... Yes, they are. Clement Chu, your time as a play-by-play has been spent so wisely. Aki has now evolved, by the way. I'm not sure in what part of the fight, because I don't think the last time we saw him, he was into an evolved state, but now he is. Explosive cast. Aki's in the wall for it, but there you go. Slam down is Wooming into the backline. They're heading on to Mole. The Umbral Trespass used really nicely, and Aki's actually made a play here. The world ended to try and continue it as OMG are going forward. That's a 2-man knockup. PP God flashes away, pull back in, but it doesn't matter. Trigger and Weiwei still alive. The killer instinct. Follow up, and Eric, he's going to get bowling ball to the face. A double, ready to make it into the triple kill as V5 now can end the game.
This is going to be one of the fastest games and one of the few comeback games that V5 is actually going to experience this split. You know, we said it might be hopeless for them, but they prove us long with a massive Baron play and such a decisive game-ending team fight coming out of the bomb side.
V5 got one Nexus turret to go, but no one up and available to defend this, and it went from bad to great. And a good finish for V5. I don't know how to compliment this one, Clement, but I will say that V5 tallied up and fixed that.
It's very difficult to actually kill them with your global combos once that does come in. And V5, they're setting themselves up to play super heavy into the... Have to be very careful, or the Galio plus Leona can definitely do a number on them.
Get that re-engage. Is now in the bottom lane. Cold could be in a bit of trouble as the Feathers are about to fly in, waiting. Excuse me, Trigger's only level 1, of course, as that's blocked by PP God. The Feathers won't be coming back in to correct myself. And V5 losing out on the level 2 trade as well. How good Kaiser is at the moment with Halo Blades, but I need to pause because Weiwei's ready to go topside. That's a flash. Spear is going to connect. The flash burn as well. And Weiwei on Nidalee. What a surprise. Picks up first.
OMG's turn to strike back.
Philippor coming in nice and quick. It's a level 3 on Alala. Just come back to top line. Seismic Shot does connect, and Justice Punch for the victory. Woomy gets him caught. Unfortunate hitbox as Aki is going to start his bottom lane presence, getting the dragon. Weiwei goes for a second spear, and Alala hasn't even budged. Clicked one mouse direction the whole time, and Aki now set up. Weaver's wall in hand. Going to be beaten back into lane.
Fairly one-sided in the top-side matchup. You know, LLL is already considering backing anyway, so he's willing to get a bit of HP there. Whoa!
Not sure if Wooming wanted to go that far forward, but there you go. Solo kill again. We talked about this in the opening segment. Play for his nut.
They are looking for their first tower play already. Cold is here, and so
but
is
it's a flash, and you know what? Everyone from V5's here. Clement Aki goes down, and uh-oh! We shouldn't have done it in the end. Waiting for the spear.
Kind of weirdly, V5 actually are not going to... They're actually not going to try and contest this one. Actually just going for the trade right here.
Oh no, the stat's going to be skewed, but technically they're still ahead. Look at the goal. 300 in their lead, so they are technically ahead at this point in the game. And Tara's going to go down in response, but the first break you mentioned in game 1 also going to go down to OMG in this game. Weiwei is going to trade the dragon for their Herald. They didn't contest take down this turret, while V5 are pinging down to try and stop OMG mid.
This is still in favor of V5 as they do get all 3 waves right here.
Save him. Save him. Almost hits a Lila in the end. Meanwhile, Wooming is 20 CS from getting Flame Horizon. That trouble level coming through means you need to run Cold close.
Nerfed by 20%. That's actually a huge nerf for Galio, and it just means that it's much harder to actually get the taunt onto people. With Night Harvester...
V5 are trying to delay it out. Get Dragon to reset and move Alala away. He flashes in for the engage. There's the hero's entrance, the first one of the game. It's a perfect knockup at a 3-man. Pulverized from V5. The Feathers fly into the backline. The root comes true as well. Trigger untouched over the wall. The front line perfect from V5. They poked from afar. Now they're ready to rumble from up close. Weiwei already has a double kill under his belt, and Aki has been sent home, packing away from the dragon.
Oh, that was such a good start from OMG, but unfortunately, I don't think they found the main damage dealers coming out from V5. And a great play by PPK, a extremely risky play coming out from OMG. If Mole found any of the poke right there, it would have been game over, and now Umi's in trouble.
The flash comes through from PP God V5. This could actually get really awkward. Cold goes in onto Mole. Eric follows up. Mole at half health. The follow-up flash, but the root caller from Trigger may have just saved the fight. The hero's entrance late, but not never, as the seismic shove knocks back too. But Trigger is the person you should be focusing in on this fight. Lungshing has done that front booty, while the back booty was all about Trigger. It turns double into a triple. Give him the quadra kill. He deserves it. Weiwei flashes in and takes away the glory.
They were focusing super hard on the Zoe. They do find her in the end, but at what cost is really the question. I just feel like OMG didn't need to play with such a high risk rush. There's a really good piece of terrain right there coming out from the Mountain Soul, even helping the Xayah out. And he's able to clean house. Yeah, so I don't really know about that one.
That's fair enough. You know, you get your Ivan days, you get happy about it, but onto the back of this game, it's a 5k gold lead, and stepped over the trouble bubble. Wooming luckily had the Justice Punch available before he got bursted out. Mole over the wall once again. It gets close to hitting these skill shots, and with this lead, with Baron buff in hand at 28 minutes in the game, V5 are taking control of this game, trying to make this a 2-0 before our very eyes, and an under 1 hour series to welcome them back to the LPL after the break.
OMG, they're standing on their last legs. They do have all of their ultimates right now, and I just want to see a good combo come out from Cold and Umi. If they find the backline, they still have a chance, but they have to pull the trigger now or the attrition is going to kill them.
They're going to lose the first inhibitor on the top side. Clement will continue with the middle inhibitor as well. Bottom wave doesn't matter as PP God's just going to hex flash in front of our eyes. Inhibitor number 2 will drop. And V5 actually getting Weaver's walled off the backline, but the Troll Bubble hitting on the engage. The poke comes through. PP God sets it up, and Cold about to die as Longxing is absorbing the pressure, absorbing the damage, gets the shield from the Serix Gage. Alala into the backline gets a good stun, but Wooming misses the Justice Punch onto Trigger. The Gale Force forward, the Feathers at the ready. Aki 1 hit away, and OMG sent away from their own base. V5 can't do any wrong as much as OMG try.
B5 come back into the Lunar New Year really, really strong. This is the year of the Ox. It might be the year of the Mole,
not over yet,
as Jordan has said a lot of times. And I have to quickly swallow my words as I just realized how early the game actually is.
No. Alala's going to die. You don't have to swallow anything. He's just dead. He was a bit ambitious. Cole's walking forward as well. And that's what you call a nice end. Now, Trigger's full health, but unfortunately, they don't get Cold or anyone else.
CC chain on. There's no one for the Justice, for the Hero's entrance to actually land into first. So their Wombo combo chain just you know, hasn't been working against this poke comp.
It's sad to see because there's been some really good moments, but too late in the game with the poke just hitting too hard. Aki again with the Weaver's Wall. This hits out PP God, but you know what? I wouldn't care if I'm this Alistar. Unbreakable Will means Solar Flare is Jack Diddley as he goes in for the engage. Wooming just punch to buffer it, but into the backline. Longxing once again doing his job. Trigger forward. This Xayah can do no wrong. The poke lands through onto a Lilo White. One member after one member gets dropped down. Longxing finally getting some credibility here, 2-1 and 12. It was a team effort. It was a great effort. It was a solid effort to knock down OMG yet again with V5 scaling into the 5-4.
Really strong performance for them. Once again, I felt like V5